Now let's take a look at what we do as a coach. And I would first like to start by clarifying the difference between relationship coaching and relationship counseling. Now, as counselors, especially a relationship counselor, they will often explore with the client what happened to them in their childhood or in their past. And a lot of the times, what happened in their past is what has caused them to have issues in their current relationship. Now, a counselor will look for any unresolved issues in the client's childhood, as well as the dynamic that they may have had between the parent figures or the siblings when they were kids. Now, these dynamics could have led to the pattern of behaviors. And to be honest, a lot of the time when we encounter some issues in our relationship today, it is because they are replayed from our past relationships. So I believe that in the relationship we have with each other right now, it is because we are just unconsciously replaying unfinished business from the past. And this is what a counselor will look for. It's when assessing a client, they are going to look at identifying the root cause of the current issue and the current blockages, as well as counting the patterns in the past and in the present. So in addition to counseling, the counselor just may also give advice from time to time. And since they are professionals, we are going to go in thinking that their advice will not be subjective. And it's because of this that you are going to be emotionally affected by the situation. And it's likely that they're going to base their advice on what they would do and as well as how they see the world. And hopefully they will just make sure that they are telling you what they think is best for you. And as much as they are professionally trained, they are still human beings. And therefore, I just don't believe that it is just entirely possible to just completely take away all of their subjective opinions, no matter how highly trained that they are. And I just believe that even if you are trained professionally and you try to stay as objective as possible, you're still going to just give away some unconscious signals that will indicate your opinion and your subjective approach to your client's problems when you interact with them. Now, as a coach, we don't give advice at all. And this is because we don't want to run the risk of somehow influencing our clients with our subjective opinions or our unconscious signals of what we believe would be the most appropriate course of action for them. So in coaching, we're not interested in looking for the root cause of the problems that our clients are facing. And as a result of their childhood, we are just more interested in exploring what they can change in the here and in the now. And this will enable our clients to just create a better future by making different choices in the future. And this is just not to say that we as coaches do not talk about the past. We just don't talk about the root cause in the childhood. We don't explore the dynamics with the parent or figures. We only look at the past when we want to learn from it, when we want to understand what kind of lessons that we can take from past events or past mistakes and how we can improve and change this in the future by learning from the past. So it's just imperative for us to just look at the past in order to understand our clients. But it's just not a wise idea to look at previous relationships. Now, it is our job to explain what is going on here and now and not to give advice, but just to help our clients discover what they already know about themselves. We ask questions to help them discover what's best for them. We use curiosity and openness and exploratory questions in coaching to help our clients just find answers and understand better how they operate and what's going on for them so that they can naturally come to their own conclusion. Now, the purpose of coaching is to just empower our clients so that they are not depending on us for advice and direction, but to just help them trust themselves. We want to offer a space where they can find their own solutions and answers. So here are just a few exploratory questions that I would like you to think about. I want you to think back to a time when you were given advice about relationships, or when you were just maybe facing some relationship problems in order to find your own answers. Now, I just like you to explore the types of questions that would have helped you understand what was going on for you, what was going on in your relationship, and what kind of questions would have helped you naturally find your own answers. Now, guys, there is a page in your workbook where you're able to fill out these answers to these questions. The questions that are listed will give you a better understanding of how you can help your clients when you need to use exploratory questions. So I will see you all in the next lesson where we will go over who are your clients.